We're about to go to yoga right now, and Carolyn and I are having a little conversation, and I'm telling her, I don't know if I want to take my shirt off because I feel like I'm fat. And she's just like, well, keep your shirt on then. I'm like, oh, okay. All right,
I didn't say that.
Yes, she did actually. She did
not say that. Are you ready?
I mean, we got 20 minutes.
We have to go. We have to set up in a specific spot because we're going to film. We need to be there early. You've been to yoga with me, what, once? And this is the second time?
Yes, I have. But I did Bikram for a while.
Oh, okay. Right, that's how you met Joe.
Yes, it is.
So we're going to a yoga workshop for 2 hours today, taught by a veteran named Nevins. My yoga teacher told me that this is going to be the best yoga of my life. So we have high expectations.
And we brought things.
Yeah.
Like equipment.
Yeah.
And tripods. And,
yeah.
And one camera and one broken camera. No, we left the broken camera at home because...
When are we going to get that fixed?
As soon as possible.
Okay.
Yeah.
I look forward to that day.
Yeah, yes. Oh, look at this.
Oh my
Just
God.
a mess.
Oh jeez. Okay.
Just a mess.
I'll see you in there.
Thank you.
Because for me, the hardest lessons I learned were in that. In the understanding that, like, just because something is, like, rubs me the wrong way, doesn't mean that that thing isn't great and powerful. Like, yoga. This weird shit you all, like, signed up to do. Like, do you know how 6 years ago I would have never, ever been here? I thought this is crazy people in here doing crazy people things. And like, why? That's weird. And then if I saw a dude in yoga, I'd make a bunch of assumptions about that dude. No, just real. And then, but I've learned so much, and I've grown so much as a human being by allowing myself to drop all the things that I know or thought I know, and really examine and look at, like, my values and beliefs. Like, my values and beliefs that I grew up with as a kid, that I had to really go take stock and analyze. It wasn't something that I actually believed. It was a belief that was put on me by my family. And there's a lot of things like that I had to unlearn as I became an adult. And there's some, like, big things in that, but there's all the things in our life, like these little ways we see the world, that when something offends me now, like when I'm offended, I take a step back instead of reacting from like, well, no, fuck you. Like, but then instead of having an argument, I back up and really try to see things from their perspective. And that has shifted everything for me. I didn't want to teach yoga. I didn't want to, because I just it was still like I went to my teacher training and to deepen my practice, but I was not going to be that weird yoga teacher. And then I went to a golf tournament, and my buddy, he gave me everybody gave me a hard time for practicing yoga, but he was one of the ones instead of giving me a hard time, he was like, "Hey man, you look lighter." And I was like, well, yeah.
This aura, this glow.
Yeah. Right, and maybe it wasn't aura or glow, but he wasn't saying glow. He was like, you look lighter, right? Which could have been like, and I felt better. And I was crushing the golf ball, like I was healthy, like all these things. And And he goes, is that the yoga? Yeah.
Get some. Yeah.
Yeah. And he said, is that the yoga? And I was like, yes. And he's like, hey, I want to learn more about it. I got so fucking excited because nobody wanted to hear about yoga. But here was finally a dude, and he was a Marine, right? Like, just dude. And I was like, yes. Come to my house after, we'll grab a beer, right? And I went, and he followed me home, and got that beer. Yes, Semper Fidelis, always faithful, which is where I failed in my relationships. Yes, sorry.
Me too. Right? So you're not alone. Yeah.
And so he went to my house, got a beer, and he was like, so what's up with the yoga? And I started bringing up these books and like highlighting things. So I was going to teach him yoga.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm highlighting things, and I looked up, and when I saw him, I saw his face like something was wrong. And everybody knows that book. And I said, hey, is everything okay? He said, no, it's not. 2 days ago, my wife found me in my closet with a gun in my mouth. And I was right about to pull the trigger when she opened the door, and my little girl was there. And the tears were welling up in his eyes. And the only thing, because and I was a wreck too. And the only thing I could say was, you need some yoga in your life. And he is such a better man than me because he just said, teach me. And I taught my first yoga class to one dude in my living room. And it was the worst possible yoga class. But then I got him set up with a studio near him, and I paid for a month of unlimited yoga, and got him a yoga mat and all set up. And he was going, and he was practicing. And I was getting feedback from the studio owner, who I didn't tell her his story, but I said, keep an eye on him. And then 3 weeks later, I got a call from him, and he said, hey, I want to say thank you. My month's about to be over, and I'm like really noticing a difference, and I'm going to sign up for a new month. And the way he was saying it, I thought he was thanking me for paying for his yoga. And I said, dude, don't worry about it. I got a good deal. He's like, dude, I'm not thanking you for paying for my yoga. I'm thanking you for saving my life. And I didn't understand, but thankfully he kept talking. He said, because yesterday was a really bad day. And he was a Marine, and it was the anniversary of a helicopter crash where some of his buddies were killed. And he said yesterday was a really bad day, and he went to go get my gun. But I grabbed my yoga mat instead. And in that moment, I finished the conversation with him, and in that moment I'm like, fuck, I have to be a yoga teacher.